Is your son still disabled? You should tell him to stop being a wuss and start walking.
What the hell are you saying? You think I already forgot about the accident you caused 5 years ago?
You're still mad about that? Just let it go. That was ages ago. I already forgot about that, so you can stop worrying about it.
Huh? What do you mean, stop worrying? You're the one who should be worried. You put my precious son into a wheelchair.
That was just an unfortunate accident. Not my fault. It's his fault for playing outside. And yours too, for letting him play outside.
You're still saying things like that. What did I do to have a sister like you? Our parents spoiled you way too much. You're not normal.
Thanks, I'll take that as a compliment. Our parents loved me so much that I learned to love myself as well. Unlike you.
I guess it's hard to reflect on your own actions when you are blinded with so much self-love.
That's because I didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna lie just to make you feel better. Sorry, I just tell it like it is.
I can't even find the words. I told you I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Why are you messaging me?
Oh, I almost forgot. I got distracted by your rant.
You're the one who brought it up first. I'll just let you know from the start that I'm not doing any favors for you.
Hey, I haven't even said anything yet. You've always been so selfish.
I'm selfish? Did you forget that you never really paid for my son's treatment? You borrowed money from Mom to pay for it. And you never even paid her back.
Who told you that? Anyway, I didn't have money, so I had no other choice. Besides, you should be the one paying her back.
Paying for what?
You have any idea how hard it was for Mom to raise your sorry ass?
I send her money every month, but you live at her place without even paying utilities. How is it that you don't have any money? You're just blowing all the money you have on yourself.
That's one way to live life. I use my money however I want. You don't get to say what I should or shouldn't do.
You don't get to say that. Pay for my son's treatment first.
Mom paid for that already. It doesn't matter who paid for it. The point is, you got the money.
You're a horrible person, but our mom is also horrible for enabling you. I can't understand what goes on in your head. Will you just get to the point?
You distracted me again. Well, I want you to get tested to be an organ donor. It looks like something might be wrong with my liver. So I might need a donor.
Okay. What the heck are you talking about? You're sick?
Yeah, I can't believe it either. But don't worry, it won't be a problem. As long as I find a compatible donor.
Good luck finding one, but it's got nothing to do with me.
Maybe not, maybe yes. If you are compatible, then it has everything to do with you. That's why I want you to get tested.
Why would I do that? I'm busy. I don't have time to mess around with you.
Stop being silly. You don't have a choice. Your sister needs help. The least you could do is go get yourself tested.
None of my business. You injured my son. Why should I care about you?
Stop holding grudges against me. Don't you know that it's bad for your health? Just go get tested, please.
I don't have time for it.
Are you sure that's what you want to say? Mom won't forgive you if you abandon me like this. Who would abandon their own sister in a situation like this? No one.
I don't care. I gotta go.
Sure, keep saying that. Mom's gonna be so mad.
Okay. Hey, go get yourself tested for your sister. I'll pay for it. Kayla told you all about it, didn't she? So, you're going to side with her. Don't you remember what she did to my son 5 years ago? You're still worrying about that? That was 5 years ago. Plus, Ben is doing fine now. You shouldn't hold grudges like that. Kayla really takes after you. I'm so fed up with you guys. Can't you at least change your attitude? Oh, Leah, you grew up to be so dismal. We paid for your son's treatment, didn't we? Why do you keep trying to rub our noses in it? It's not about the money. But speaking about money, you should have made Kayla pay for it. When will you stop spoiling her? I've been a mother for decades. I understand where you were coming from. But Kayla is your only sister. Are you going to let her die? You don't understand. I don't have time for this crap. Then go get yourself tested. You have the closest blood to her. I'm sure you'll be compatible. So go get tested and give her a piece of your liver right away. Are you serious? All right. I wanted to get my liver tested anyways. I'll let you know the results. Really? Thank God. You are sisters after all. Be kind to each other, all right? See you. So I heard the news. You are really compatible to be my donor. Now I can relax. Oh yeah, apparently so.
You're going to be a donor for your one and only sister, aren't you? Forget about what happened to your son, okay? I'm so glad. Give me that liver right away.
What are you getting so excited about? I'll never give you my liver. I refuse to be your donor.
Huh? What are you saying? You think you can refuse in this situation?
Obviously. What happens to you is none of my concern. There's no way I'm going to hand my precious liver over to someone like you.
What? What the hell are you saying? I'm your sister. You don't care what happens to me?
Yes, exactly. I really don't care what happens to you. In fact, I'll be happier if you disappear from my life entirely. That way I won't have to worry if you'll hit my son with a car again.
Do you know what you're saying to me?
Of course. You put my son's life in danger. You put him in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. Might as well say you brought this on yourself.
You're a monster! Your son is fine! What matters is that he's alive. So what if he's in a wheelchair?
I can't believe the person who injured my son has the nerve to say something like that. You never even apologized for putting him in a wheelchair.
Okay, so you want me to apologize? I'm so sorry. It was all my fault.
Joke all you want. Joke's on you at the end of the day.
You're not being serious, are you? Your sister is in need of help. All you have to do is give me a teensy piece of liver. It's not like anything bad is gonna happen to you.
Like I said, I'm not giving you crap. I'm going to keep my liver for someone I actually care about.
What do you mean you're keeping it for someone else? It's not likely that you're going to have anyone else that needs it. It's no big deal if you do it this once for me.
Well, I'm a little worried, to tell the truth. What if something ever happens to Ben?
What are you saying? What do you mean?
He's my son. We've got the same blood as well. It's possible that he'll need a liver someday, just like you. This could be hereditary after all. If something ever happens to him again, I want to be the one to save him. I'm glad my test results showed how healthy I am so far.
What? That might never happen. It's a low chance that something like that could ever happen to him. Don't start saying something so stupid.
It might be a low chance, but what if it does happen? I'd resent myself if I couldn't save him. So I have to save all my organs for when my son needs them.
But your test results showed you're all right. So there's no way this would happen to your son too, right? And your sister needs it right now. Are you going to let me die?
I've got to think about my son. He's suffering because of you. I don't want to let him suffer again in the future.
You think I'm just going to accept your stupid reasoning? Mom will never forgive you if you do this.
I don't care what she says anymore. I've decided to cut ties with the both of you.
Huh? Cut ties? As if you could do that?
It's easy. I just don't have to contact you anymore. And I won't be sending any money to Mom anymore. Stupid me for not doing this earlier. It took me forever to realize that I was being brainwashed by a toxic parent.
Are you serious? What happened to you?
I talked about this with my husband. I asked if I should become your donor, even though I really don't want to. Then my husband helped me wake up.
That son of a... Hey, you're not really going to refuse, are you? I'm your only sister. We grew up together under the same roof.
Mom said the same thing. And she also tried to solve your case with my son with money. But I realized that it's money that I sent her every month. And you two hurt people easily without showing any remorse. I realized that it's okay to not care about you guys anymore.
But we are your family!
You're only saying that because you want my liver. But I completely refuse to be your donor. And I'll never send money to Mom ever again. You can take care of each other from now on.
Wait, don't say that. We're almost out of money. The money that Dad left is almost gone.
He left you with so much. How is it that it's almost gone? What have you been doing with it? I have a stable job, so I never inherited anything. You and Mom just can't be helped.
We were doing fine because you helped us. I really appreciate your help. So please, don't say you'll cut us off right now when we really need you.
The only important people in my life are my son and my husband. I don't need you in my life. I can live happily with just them. If you want a donor, go find someone else.
Don't say that. I get it. I really am sorry sorry for what happened to your son. So please, help me just this once.
What goes around comes around. You'll never learn anything if you keep on taking from others. I suggest you and Mom go live more independent lives. Though, who knows if you will even have a life to live. Later on, I blocked my sister. Then I moved to a different state with my husband and son. We found a good doctor who was helping our son with rehabilitation therapy. In regards to Kayla's compatible donor, I really have no interest, so I don't know whatever happened to my sister. After all the things that were said and done to me, and to the people most precious to me, it's only natural that I wouldn't help Kayla.